Life's so short. Fuck. Damn, life's so short. Morning, Mehmet. What you saying, bro? Morning, everyone. How we doing, people? How are we doing, people? Let me know what we're looking at this morning. Morning, Jed. Morning, Jason. Morning, Jedi. Tommy, what you saying, bro? Mehmet, what you saying? Let's get into the charts, boys. Let me know what you're looking at, man. I was looking at a little Joe 40, but nothing ended up coming of it in the end. There wasn't really any good inversion, so looks a bit nicer now. But yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, people. Let me know what pairs we're looking at. Few pairs looking alright. EU and GU not really looking the best for any trades right now. Let me get the announcement sent into the Discord, boys, and we'll get started. What are you saying? What are you saying about EU shorts? Yeah, they look nice, bro, but I mean, there's no chance they come back in. What are you trading? We're trading pretty much EU, GU, a few JPY pairs as well. What are we saying? What pairs we looking at, chat? Let me know. Let me know what pairs we're looking at, man. Let's get Jer 30 up, actually, rather than Jer 40. Because Jer 30 is the one that's actually on fucking prop firms. Philip Nova as well is the good one. Yeah, I see a few people saying Jer 30. I see a few people saying that. Bit of a weird one on Jer 30, to be fair, because we've got a few opposing CRTs. Obviously, got the bearish CRT, but I'd really prefer the bullish one just because of how bullish the pair is in general. Between those levels there. And then obviously the fair value gap there. And then kind of want a nice 4-hour close. We've had that open low. Hopefully we can have a nice rejection. But we'll see what happens. It looks pretty aggressive to the downside since we've opened for London. So I would be a little bit careful. But yeah, we are tapping into this inversion. That inversion fair value gap there. I want to make the fair value gaps a bit brighter because I feel like it just gets in the way a bit. But yeah, let me know what pairs you're looking at, boys. Someone said longs on gold. Alright. Cool. Cool. What are we saying? Alright. Let me go on the chat real quick. You were right about saying London sesh. Okay, bro, why do I get restricted every time? I've been restricted for some reason, so... Everyone double tap the screen, boys. I've been restricted, so only my followers are going to be able to see it, so double tap if you can, mate. What's going on with your Barnet, mate? Says the geezer with literally nothing on his profile. You were right. Yeah, trust me, bro. Yeah, a lot of people were different about that, bless. A lot of people got low-key triggered about that. What you saying on gold longs? I'll have a look at gold longs in a sec, bro. Can you check EU? Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll have a look. Alright, morning Tommy, morning Mez. GU short was clean today. Yeah, GU short if you managed to catch it, but I don't know, that's a bit of a risky entry for me if you did manage to catch that though, fair play. Morning, morning Jay. Joe 30 completed 4 hours CRT. Where's the 4 hour CRT we're talking about? US 30 as well is looking decent. If it goes for a little sweep. US 30 is looking decent. US 30 we got daily and 4 hour. So US 30 looks low-key decent. Jer 30. Jer 30 actually looks good. Like, for real actually looks good. Want to see how we act on the 1 minute. You can see on the 1 minute we're making these clear low, high, low, high. As you can see, it's really obvious what highs and lows we're making. So we obviously want a break of this high in order to confirm a change of character. You want to look at like the internal within that leg as well and just pick out a decent point that you can have before the actual inversion takes place. I would probably go with that. Let me quickly make everything brighter because I feel like I can't see anything. That's obviously the daily level's the main thing we're going on, and then we're just going on that 30-minute, or sorry, the 15-minute imbalance as well, and then the 5-minute that we're about to tap into. Alright, let me see the chat. Alright, cool. Yo, Jesse, what you saying? EU longs from daily order block. EU longs coming in. A lot of people are saying EU longs. EU longs possible, bearish one, JR 30 completed. Where is the bearish CRT on JR 30? Oh, this one, yeah. This was completed like time ago. Thought you meant just now. Looking for a bit of a counter trade, GJ shorts. Yeah, I mean, obviously with the M basket, we do only want to be shorting it, so I don't know. GJ shorts are a little bit brave. Yeah, not really something I'll be going for, to be fair, bro. Even if they look good like on the charts, it's just not going to be good fundamentally. New Clash Royale music called a massive market movement. Oh, is there new music? I play without music or sound effects. I don't even know. Up 3R on EU shorts right now. Fair play. A lot of people are telling me EU longs all of a sudden. Not for me. Not for me. Who's in the mentorship? I did send an overview last night. Of basically what we're looking for. Where are we? But yeah, you'd know my general bias if you was in there. GJ counter trend shorts 8 hour CRT target, fair play. But yeah, with EU and GU and DXY, we're currently trading within this range here. We've mitigated the internal and we're pretty much on our way to the external low, but we're just basically getting there. So the other smaller 4 hour range, sorry, not daily, the other smaller 4 hour range is here. Obviously this is our order block, so this is our internal. That's our external. So we want that move, which is basically coming through now. So I wouldn't really be looking for reversals. I'd just be looking at price continuing there for EU. Looking at this daily imbalance as well. In my opinion, this is going to get disrespected. I know we've already disrespected it once here, but I think the order block's going to get disrespected as well. And we're going to come out of that low. So that's what we're hoping for. But you can see nice mitigation there. So we're stuck between two fair value gaps. One bullish one, one bearish one, both on the daily. So one of them's got to come through and one of them's got to fail. They can't both succeed, otherwise the market will just go like this forever. So we need one of them to be right, and I'm planning basically on what the DXY is telling us, that this one is going to be correct and this one's going to get disrespected. So yeah, I think we are going to continue to the downside for EU, and I do think GU is going to follow. As mainly what we're being led by is the DXY. So again, the DXY on the daily time frame, you can see we've got the imbalance was tapped into, so that's the internal. We've got the external high here, so we just want to buy at the top of that. And again, what we're seeing on the lower time frame, EU and GU actually tapped into their levels pretty nice, but with DXY it just left this fair value gap behind, which we could have potentially tapped into. But we knew there was a possibility we was going to run straight away, just because last night GU and EU was already both at their POIs, as you can see there, whereas DXY still had to come down, but was still in the discount. So we knew there was a chance that was going to happen, but either way, that move up was definitely going to happen, and that was basically what we were saying in that video. But yeah, in terms of EU and GU shorts, that'll be all I'm really looking at. I wouldn't be looking to try and get in any sneaky little long positions. Even if I'm wrong with that, I'd happily be wrong and just not go against all my analysis. 93 man in here. Let's get some more man in here, boys. Get 100 man in here real quick. Let me quickly read the TikTok before I read the YouTube. There was no sound on that vid. Yeah, I know. No, they weren't meant to be sound. They weren't meant to be sound. Sometimes it's low-key better without sound. I mean, that weren't the reason I did it, but when I was watching it back, like when I was recording it, I knew it was I knew it didn't have any sound. So it weren't like I was skipping through bare quick, but it does kind of make you focus on price, because rather than me like saying, "Oh, this is this, this is this, this is this," it was just drawn out, and you sort of had to conclude what I was saying about it. So I mean, like some of them we still said. Yeah, that was basically our internal and external on gold. So we basically said we had this fair value gap. Most likely this is going to get inverted. Okay, yeah, you man on TikTok can't see that, so we might as well just check it. I do see people saying gold in the chat. But yeah, as we said, so where we're standing last night is we had this imbalance here on gold, which we pretty much suspected was going to get inverted, because it did look like it was the end of this bullish leg of the trend. It was inverted in the end, which is nice, so we'll get rid of that. And we then wanted price to come into the discount in order to then have that next buy. So we're obviously going to up it a bit because it has changed. But yeah, so that's our range. So from our low to our high, we got our internal and we got our external. So we obviously want initially that move down, then after that move up. So right now I'll be catching, well, potentially be catching sells down to here if you're a scalper. If not, I'll be waiting until this point's hit. Probably going to coincide with the New York Open, and then yeah, get in that way. Now let me read these chats. How are people seeing EU longs? There's so much liquidity to take just below. Yeah, trust me, I agree, bro. I agree. Where's your barber? Fucking hell, all the bants are out today. DXY has the same chart in verse. GU has equal lows. The second bearish CRT played out lovely. That chop is jeggy, bro. Not gonna lie. What does jeggy mean? Oh, was that from that video? Morning, bro. What page are you looking at? Yeah, we're just going for an overview right now. Yeah, boys. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, TikTok, you could watch on YouTube as well if you want. Right, let me see the chat again. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Wagwan, what are you saying, Josh? Morning, Cam. Morning, El Slapo. Morning, Thomas. What are you saying, Drift King? David, what are you saying? Yassine's looking at gold. Yeah, so gold we obviously want to come down for a bit, and then we'll be looking to pull the trigger on longs. Add pairs and time frame to the bottom right. It is, bro. Probably an old comment in it. Gold. Yo, what you saying? Pyro, what you saying? Fessy, morning, bro. Yeah, people are saying gold again. Gold, we are very bullish on gold. But right now we're clearly in a retracement. Right, we're clearly in a retracement since about, well, pretty much since the True Day Open. The True Day Open on this was really nice as well. If you look at the Daily True Open, so you can see Daily True Open was there, and price rallied for the premium, so got in all the premium entries just for that nice sell-off there. And now obviously we're in the discount of the weekly and the daily, so we're optimal for buyers. So gold longs definitely coming down to a nice discount price for us to attack it. GJ counter trend shorts. Yeah, I wouldn't really be looking at counter trend shorts, to be fair. Have we closed below this yet? On the 30 min. Looks like we are going to close below on the 15 min. We've got literally 30 seconds left. So yeah, it looks like JER 30 is going to be very, very weak as well. EU to Thursday's low. Yeah, I agree, Nick. Morning, Randy. Morning, Jed. Morning, Steve. Yash, what you saying? Abdul, what you saying, bro? Check profit. Someone took 5 RR. How? How does anyone know? How does one work out gold lot sizes? How do you work out the pips? That's where I'm struggling. You just divide it by 10, bro. So, for example, yeah, you see this. For all of you that struggle with lot size on gold. So, you just divide it by 10. So, see on EU, we'll measure the Asia range. It's 23, right? So, that's just 23. That's it. 23.8. Whereas gold, if we measure it, it's going to give some brazy number. So, from the high to the low, you can see 2,157. So, you just move that decimal place one bit to the left, which is how you do division. And then, yeah, so obviously that works out to 150 or 115 pips, rather. That's probably the first person in my life that said, how does one, rather than how does I, how does one. That is correct grammar, isn't it? How does one. Like, if we was to speak in, like, the correct English, we would all be saying that, innit? Or is that just something posh people say? Lovely analysis had the same. Lovely, bro. Euro JPY longs. That is something I could potentially get on board with. We do want something to actually tap into, though, man. Another thing with Euro JPY, by the way, chat, is we've just broken all-time highs yesterday, which is sick. Another pair breaking all-time highs. Just shows what a lovely market we're living through right now. Yeah, and I realised something the other day. I was analysing the S&P and NASDAQ, and I thought, bro, why do people ever sell? Like, why do people ever enter shorts on NASDAQ or S&P? If I traded this pair, I would never short. I would never short, not once. I reckon I would have a rule to not short just long. Like, the fact people actually short this market's insane. Like, it hit me for a sec. I was like, hang on, the S&P that everyone has their money in and everyone knows will finish 8% up every year. The best minds in the whole of investing will tell you this will finish up 8%. And you got people shorting it. Like, I know people are not shorting it to, like, yearly lows or anything like that, but still, it's like with gold, you can have way better chance of winning if you just selectively take longs rather than trying to pick either way. Just assume it's going up and wait for a good long entry. Same with ES. Or the S&P. It's the exact same. Why would you even bother going for shorts? Just wait for a good time for longs. Like, even this one here. This one, like, right now, we do look like we're going to complete this CRT low. But I would not be trying to short to that low. I just wait till it gets completed. It's inevitably going to have a reversal. Like, just inevitably. Literally every single year ever, it has had a reversal. Like, it's never ended up not at, like, near enough yearly highs by the end of the year. Why don't people just let it ride, leave it and let it ride in the long run? It just goes up. Yeah, that is true, bro. If you've got a leveraged long and yeah, that is bare true. Like, imagine, chat, imagine this. Imagine you had a leveraged long on ES, right? And then it's clearly and it's been in profit now for like 3 months. So let's say this month here. Let's say you caught a little long in this month here. Bro, you could now just hold that forever. Especially if it's leveraged, you are going to make like a ridiculous amount. Like, let's just say, for argument's sake, you entered off that fair value gap there, right? You could literally just have an open TP. Let's see if it actually gets stopped out. Let's test the theory. See, what RR is that? 55 to 1. But you know what I mean? Eventually, like, it's just not going to come back in, is it? You know what I mean? Like, why would anyone short this ever? Genuine question. Why do, like, if anyone trades this? CRT played out nicely on EU. Yeah, trust me, bro. Only 9 man on this TikTok, man. It's so annoying that we get I get that shadow ban thing. I feel like I'm better off just going on my phone at this point. I'm not getting no new viewers through TikTok, like. They just get banned straight away. I don't get what. Mate, TikTok, you really do need to sort your app out, man. You really do. Can I do anything on your app? Like, anything at all? What do you mean, pre-recorded content? Does this look fucking pre-recorded? You can see the date in the bottom right. Oh, my mic broke. Right, is that working now? Yo. Alright. Please be sweet. Alright. Please be sweet. Why do mics do that? Like, what is the logic behind that? That noise just doesn't come from nowhere. Like, what the hell? Mic gone. Are you man disabled? Are you man disabled? I was cleaning it, Kiers. Gold reaching POI now. Right, yeah. What other pairs are we looking at? If you've said something and I missed it. My Forex fund's coming back? No way. They best run me my 400k account then, bruv. They best run me them 6 hundos. Sorry, where? Oh, they won their legal battle. Mate, FTMO, you may work hard, but FTMO sponsorships work way harder. You type up any prop firm, they're just at the top. FTMO are like, fucking good firm, man. Check the Discord chart check. Bro spoke proper England. Not all the time, but recent highs. Not all time, but recent highs. Yeah, it's just a all-time high, bro. All-time high. There you go, brother. as you can see. TJR, wait. Man, that's the thing with reading these old comments. Yes, Lou, my effing neighbour. What are you saying, Felix? Are we actually neighbours or something? Or are we just like in the same area? Because whenever you say that, I'm always like, hang on. Isn't there a Turkish dude living next to me? And a Christian dude. That's pretty much my neighbours. Some mad rich Turkish guy. He's so breaded he owns like a fuck off yard and just never stays there. I've seen him like 3 times and he's owned that yard for about 5 years. Ain't even done anything to it. Actually, to be fair, the garden used to be banging. There used to be some old boy that lived next to me, bro. Had like an orchard in his garden, an allotment. He's bought the gaff, destroyed the allotment, taken the trees down, destroyed the greenhouse, and just never came back. He's like he's the fucking not the Lorax. What's the opposite to the Lorax? The guy who just chops everything down. The Onceler. He's like the Onceler, bruv, in real life, but Turkish. Crazy work. Alright, cool. Just wait for low to be swept and then buy that shit until next all-time high. Yeah, literally, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. Alright, we are nearly at this POI. Let me know any other pairs we're actually trading. Any FX pairs we're trading, so I do really trade FX. Mike. Boys, who's Mike and why is everyone spamming him in my chat? What Mike are you on about? Tyson, Myers, Perry, Mike Wazowski, Mike Sweeney. Yeah, why is everyone spamming Mike in the chat? Who is he? That's it, blowing it. UJ Short. Let's have a look at UJ. Again, you just wouldn't want to short anything against the against JPY, man. JPY is literally the weakest pair about. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Mike Hunt, wow. Not Mike, Mike. GU Cells waiting for entry. UJ. Right, people looking for entry on GU Cells. Where are you looking to enter off of, bro? I'm assuming this the end of this fair value gap. Not gonna lie, bro's dying for shorts. Bro is dying for shorts. Fair play. I mean, GU does have a lot more. If we look at where this actual daily low is, for a start, we haven't taken this one, which is 23 pips away. The other one's 117 away. If we look at EU's only, or to be fair, again, it's 28 pips from that, but this one is only 34 pips away. So you see, EU's range is a lot smaller versus GU, which is really still in the premium of this bigger range. We're still trading, as you can see, within the premium. So yeah, it would be still good to for some sells. Someone called 55RR in the chart check. Is it Broski by any chance? Let's have a look at this. Bruv, where do you live? Bro, my members are down bad. Where is this, bruv? What? Bro's living in like an indie game. What the hell? Oh, that was yesterday. Where's this morning? Where's the 55RR then? Right, this is Nick. Oh, no way. Was it Nick, bruv? Big up if it was Nick. Oh, wait. Yesterday on EU. Damn. 1 minute scalping to the moon, bro. Jim Bob with a creamer. $55RR. Okay. Alright, chat. By the way, But yeah, like on the 1 minute, you can barely enter with like 1% risk. I'm not even going to bother. Okay. We are going to bother checking them because it's something to do. If this is, like, it may have on the off chance been actually enough to catch. I doubt it though. Let's see. Right, so the first entry was at 1:15. I'm not even going to bother playing him out. But yeah, there's... Bro caught that. Bro caught a 25R trade and thought, yeah, you know what, I'm going for a 10 after that. And then caught that and then thought, oh no, he got stopped out of that. Alright, yeah, so this one got stopped out. So I don't know how... That must be like 20. That must be like 15. I don't know. Let's say 15, 15... 8 minus 1. So yeah, pretty got about 30. Alright, that's crazy. I want to see Jim Bob's signal. Boys, this is the last day of the signals. The last day of the trial signals. And then they are... then we're going to be upgrading them to the actual signal group or downgrading them. Also, all of their results are going to come out after the live as well. What? Skolotlu, bro posted his dead anteater. Where on earth is this guy from? If you're wondering what I'm looking at on TikTok, boys, on YouTube, you can see the Discord screen as well. Bro said he posted his dead anteater. Are you... Bro, who the fuck is this? I'm not mean to laugh at it dying. I'm assuming it's not dead, it's just sleeping. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? The anteater... Oh, no, it actually died. Oh, that's sad, bro. Bruv, what? Where the fuck is bruv from? Where on earth is he from? Oh, bro, that's peak, man. R.I.P. the anteater. How long do anteaters live for? They got that hand as well that looks like another animal, innit? Nah, that's crazy. The moon. That's crazy. That is the craziest. I don't mean to laugh because I know your pet's just died, but bro, I've never seen the anteater die just casually. Like, what? He's from Bolivia. Oh. Who is CTMX? Are you in the chat, bro? Why does it say I'm on FIFA? Bro's banging out FIFA at 9:15 on a trading day. Right, we're coming up on this. And I can't even go to the grocery. Right, we inverted this. Let's look on the 15. To be fair, we haven't inverted. We actually have. Again, if we start actually inverting stuff, we might have an entry. I still like the CRT. And again, boys, GR30 is a lot like the indexes in the fact it should always really go up. It's not really going to go down. Alright? We filled this to the T, so let's see if we can invert it potentially. But yeah, if we go on the daily, you can see. We shouldn't really go down. Like it's more switched up than ES and the Nasdaq and the S&P because we do have bigger periods of consolidation. But you can tell like it's a top 30 stocks in Germany. They're not going to go down, are they? So yeah, just assume it's long if you're on this pair. That was a mistake I made on this. I was sort of looking to short it, and then I actually thought like, bro, what am I doing? Like even with this one here, right on the daily. Normally, I would probably look at this and be like, you know what, I would want to sell this because I see this CRT as a better CRT, this one here, as a better one than this one. Reason being is this candle's a lot bigger and it's a lot more body based and it's a distribution, so I can way more see that getting disrespected. So that's what I would potentially say. But where the pairs is way too bullish, I'd just be like, you know what, why am I even going to try and outwit the market? Like CRT's really good But do you know what's even better than CRT? The fact that stocks just always move up. Well, not obviously not, but like indexes like this, when it's the 30 biggest stocks in Germany, unless we've got a financial crisis or something in Germany, we're going to be sweet for them to move to the upside. What are you saying about GU longs, bro? Would you not say we're bullish on the 1 hour? I'm bearish on that, bro, depending on the DXY mainly. 125 in here, boys. Let's get 150. Let's have the biggest live we've had in a while, bruv. Bro, I still can't believe that anti-air. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Bolivia. Oh, yeah, he's from Bolivia. Bro, that's mad. Do we have anyone from a madder country than Bolivia that has a madder pet than an anteater? That is actually crazy, bro. So, Tapson, yeah, trust me, that's a pet anteater, innit? Who needs a dog? It's me. Why you laughing? It's definitely not you. I know who you are. You're from Brighton. Don't get anteaters there. Damn, RIP your anteater. Yeah, bro. No, that's actually peak, bro. How long do anteaters live for? Because I can imagine quite long. Oh. $14 years. Hang on. Sorry. Just for laughing, I feel like we need to play a bit of a respectful. We need to take a bit of a respectful approach to this. So for the next 3 minutes of the stream, we're gonna play a mood matching song to show respect for the fallen soldier being the anteater. Where's this blood clot anteater? He's gonna be our mascot for today as well. Bro, RIP innit? Rest in peace. Let's get the biggest RIP chain in the chat, bro. If you man can't see this, can you... Anthony, can you ban me, please, bro? Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. You cute, bro. Yeah, you man can't see the YouTube chat, but someone in my Discord... Let me just fill you in. Someone in my Discord just posted RIP to their anteater. Just casually, like, we're all... Bro, it's emotional, man. He was a good anteater, innit? I'm gonna eat an ant from the garden later to like pay homage, or put one in a spliff or something. RIP Jane, bruv. How rude are some of you, man? How's there 115 man here? We just got a fallen anteater in the cold, and you man ain't even got the respect to say rest in peace, bruv. Come on, I need more than that, bruv. Where are the RIP chains, bruv? How would you feel if your anteater died? We all got to trust the anteater. Them memories as a kid playing around in the sandbox with your anteater. Do you know what I mean? Then walks along the beach with your anteater just running along, having the time of his life. It's an emotional day, boys. Show some respect. Bear man in here and no RIP. A liar, bro. Whoever gave that thing the name anteater was lazy. Yeah, for real. For real. Emotional day. It's an emotional day, boys. I can't lie. No. Someone said it's a good day to be an ant. You're a dickhead, bruv. You're actually a dickhead, bruv. Ants having a party, nah. No, RIP, bro. That's actually sad, isn't it? I actually like animals, bro. Like, for real. I actually rate animals, bruv. Let's see if we can get an inversion. I mean, if we don't take out the external low... If we don't take out the external low, then... It tells us that this market isn't really going to be aiming for the downside external, but we're instead aiming for the upside external, being the high. But we'll wait and see. We've obviously got this fair value gap to give us a bit of evidence of that. It's a pretty nice gap as well. Wow, the long face. Yeah, that is good. Oh, yeah, that is good from you, Stevie. See the way Steve said that, though? That was quality, Steve. Quality from you, Steve. Anteater as a pet is a bit mad, though. To be fair, bro's from Bolivia. Like I don't know what else you're just going to have. A brick of a brick of gear. It's pretty much a brick of gear or an anteater as a pet if you live in Bolivia. A brick of gear with a little smile and 2 eyes on it. Maybe some googly eyes, just to, I don't know. Thoughts on G Longs. Alright, yeah, by the way, chat, I've missed all the... Ants have... Great day to be in... Oh, bro, that cracked me up proper. That was funny. Anteater's a pet's a bit mad. Yeah, no, it's a bit brazy. Alright, let's have a look at these GJ Longs. People are saying about GJ Longs now. Again, we want to make sure at an actual decent point. We're not just buying for the sake of it. Right, let's go on the daily time frame. We've got this CRT forming. Obviously, there's not really much we can gauge, to be fair. What we can gauge, though, is we are in our own respective range out of that crazy one from yesterday. So, I mean, if we're in this, it'll be a bit untradeable, right? Because... I'll get this off dots. Yeah, if it was yesterday, it'd be a bit untradeable because we need it to come all the way down here to ever actually get into anything, right? But you can see we're actually in our own respective range from there to there. Since that big distribution, obviously, mainly with the opening gap, right? But I digress. Anyway, so you can see we're currently in the premium. So right now, you are obviously optimal to be selling down to our premium. I know it's a bit risky. It is a bit risky, but we do have a really nice fair value gap. So I can, to be fair, see us selling off. And then going to be coming down to, if we go on the hourly, and then coming down to this here. That would really be the ideal move, chat. That would be the ideal move. A sell off from here. Obviously, it'd be nicer if we come a bit higher. Maybe up to the order block, just basically near the daily true open. I don't think we're going to be able to get above. To be fair, we might do if we come into this order block. But you can see the daily true open and the weekly true open there. Would be nice to have a last little tap on the premium before we do that. But if we don't do that, it may tell us that price is probably going to be coming back to it before the day or the week's over anyway. Nobody knows how he died. Wow. Man said nobody knows. What do you call an anteater that doesn't eat ants? An anteater. Fuck's sake. That one didn't do it for me. Alright, to be fair, that was a slow burner. The anteater one actually did grow on me. The reason it grew on me as well is because Michael's from like Zimbabwe as well. You probably got anteaters over there. That's probably like a dad joke in Zimbabwe, innit? It's mad, like, people just live completely different lives. Like, anteaters are just like a regular part of people's existence. Alright, let's all say RIP. Yo. Bro, that would be sick to have as a pet, I can't lie. Look at that. And these things will get anything, bro. Anything, bro. Like, if you got a spider, light work, bro. Yeah, there's a few red cards in here. Yeah, Michael, the Arabic anteater might be a red card, I can't lie. We had a pet honey badger once. It was a cool... Honey badger! Oh my god, bro. Are we just living in an alternate reality today? Bro said he had a pet honey badger. A pet honey badger, bro. I'm thinking of the right thing, right? The thing that is like fights lions and stuff. Yeah. Bro, you had this as a pet. You've taken... Bro, look at it. Oh. That's not true. I'm not dumb enough to believe that. I know if Mace was on live, he'd actually think about that for a second. He'd be like, oh, what honeycomb's inside of him? Do you actually had one of these as a pet? Really? I mean... Like, can you It's got a little haircut as well. It looks like it looks like a Runa Kone, bruv, with that hair. Wait. wait. Yes, bruv. Yes, this one here. Why can't I see it zoomed in? Tell me if Runa Kone don't look like a honey badger, bruv. Look at that. You man really can't see that very well. Anyway, though. Man, I think that outdoes the anteater, to be fair, bro. A honey badger is crazy. Wait, someone said 1 to kick Jay out the stream. Wait, what? Oh. Jesus. Mehmet and EK having their own little conversation as well. EK, did you get home safe from that guy's house last Saturday? Mehmet, nah, bro. I struggled to walk after you did me from behind. Alright, cool. Any questions about trading? Can we look at EJ buyers? Again, EJ buys. We want to really get in a premium, in a discount point in price. So again, the range is from here to here. We're currently in the premium. Also at the all-time high as well, bear in mind. So again, I'd want to really come down to this fair value gap here in the discount. And then I'll be looking to sell. Right now, we're just going to wait and see what happens off this 30-minute fair value gap. 30-minute fair value gap. We got it here. We should really have a sell-off from it. Again, if we can actually go above the daily and weekly true open, which on this pair is literally bang on the same, then yeah, we might have an actual decent sell to be had. But I would more just wait to position myself nicely for the buy. Yeah, this JER 30 is just running to the downside, man. Absolutely running to the downside. This fair value gap's been well and truly disrespected now. Not really anything else that we can go off. It does look like we're just going to be coming to the downside now. Unless we're getting on a really discount price. We might be getting on a stupidly discount price. That's the only real chance there is, which I doubt it. Let's have a look if there's any like 1 minute inversions or anything like that. Not really. We've got the end of this inversion here. This is a order block on the 2 minute. Yeah, I mean, that's the 2 minute order block, so we'll mark that out, but not something I'm majorly looking at. Yeah. What do you call... Oh, wait, let me get a tissue real quick. Would you call an anteater with no tongue? Hungry. Wow. I don't think it even needs its tongue, does it? And it just puts its snout in. Wouldn't have one near a bag. Yeah, trust me, wouldn't share a bag with that thing, would you? Absolutely hoover it up. Absolutely hoover it up. Bro, for some reason on TikTok, I keep seeing clips about Ed Matty's thing, El Saray, because she's on Big Brother. And bro, Big Brother used to be good. Now, bruv, like, she's in there, like, talking, like, it's a dating show, bruv. I'm seeing, like, relationship talk on Big Brother and that. For a start, it's about 3 days in. Second of all, where were the days of just pure beef? Just war, innit, on Big Brother. That's why we watch. You know, if we wanted to watch a love story, we'd watch Love Island. Do you know what I mean? Like, Big Brother's for arguments and people pissing each other off. Big Brother represents everything toxic with TV. Don't try and be wholesome. Just don't. Disingenuous. We want to see beef. We want to see Stephen Bear on there again. Alright, we've got another fair value gap. We can see that we are mitigating these fair value gaps and moving to external really nicely. So the minute we don't do that shows that something's obviously happened in the market for us to run out of steam. So you can see external low, filled the internal, Oh, sorry, right over. This is the external low. Filled the internal, taken the external. And then again, right, so filled the internal, taken the external. Then filled the internal, taken the external. So again, we should really fill the internal and then take the external. So we should go like that, as we have been doing in every single range we've had. So if that doesn't happen, then yeah, we'll potentially look for longs. We've got a very, very strong conviction to the upside as well, so. Yeah, boys, if you're here and watching on TikTok, say yo. Bare annoying, man, though, that we're not on the, we can't get on the FYP. Like, it's kind of annoying. Alright, I'm gonna scroll down past these comments and listen to some of these. ALG doesn't work that well more. The ALG doesn't work that well anymore. Why do you think it does, bro? It does, bro. You just gotta be looking out for it. Maybe you're getting a little bit distracted and you're not seeing it. But ALGs comes through all the time, man. Last week we had some nice ALG entries. Yeah, it's just something you've got to position yourself with. You don't want to be trading it every single day. You're not going to have a trade every single day. So if you're trading like EU or GU or something, there's going to be like one banger a week or maybe two. Like for example, last week on EU, high swept, fair value gap or inversion fair value gap, whatever one you want. Entry there. TP at the low. That movement there. And that was only a few days ago on Wednesday. So yeah, like Mehmet and EK do love a flirt, don't they? Literally flirt the whole life. What would you look for to come down there for buyers? What time frame do you mark out your external, internal? Daily and 4 hour, bro. That's going to give you the most framework behind it. I'll look for CRT on the monthly. I'll still look for CRT on the monthly. I mean internal, external. Like, if you look at this, we had this bias pretty much the whole start of the year until May when it was completed. Order block there, so internal order block, external high. This is on the monthly, like a whole range. Same with EU, fair value gap there, external high there. Same with DXY there. Fair value gap here, external low there. So you can still get it from any time frame, but 4 hour and daily is the best. This is just going to continue up, by the way. I wouldn't be getting into EU or GU shorts. Not worth it for me. We've got the inversion there, so we can wait and see. Do you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. Again, for this as well, we're waiting to see. Well, to be fair, on the yen basket, if we have an inversion, we could have some really nice sells just to continue that. Again, we got it marked out on GJ, we got it marked out on EJ, so we're just waiting for a little confirmation, and then we can look for an entry. Again, we've still been keeping our eye on JER 30 and JER 40, but they haven't really been giving us much at all. Let's just mark out this final order block here. Even if it does happen 3 times a month, 2 RR times 3 is still very, very good profit for the month. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the reality of trading. Like, if you man take 1 trade a week for the month and you use an average RR like 1 to 3 and you have a win rate of 50%, that is absolutely fine. That's 6 R in winnings, 2 R in losings. So 4 R up for the month. That's calm. Like, you don't have to be hitting these crazy amounts, boys. Like, especially with prop firms. You got to think 4%. It's not about how much you earn. It's about how much you have. 4% should be enough. If 4% is not enough money, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Don't focus on making more than 4%. Focus on having a bigger account so that 4% is more money. You can't force it. You can't make much more than 4% a month. It's impossible. Yeah, people debated but only trading EU and GU. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing trading money. Nothing wrong with trading just EU and GU and not having a lot of entries. When I trade, I'll have sometimes 2 weeks with no entries. Sometimes even 3 weeks I've gone without entries, and then we'll have the absolute banger on the last day of the month or something. There's no need to rush it, bro. Remember, it's all up to you what trades you get in and what trades you don't. It's about making money, not about winning every trade, you know what I mean? Let's see if this inverts then. Jer 30, come on, you rascal. Right, let's hopefully get a tap into here as well. Please don't say there's a 10-minute here. Okay, there's not. Or a 15. Okay, there's not. Or a 30. Okay, there is a 30-minute. Pretty decent 30-minute as well. To be fair, for a coming into anything, it'll probably be this. Let's wait for the close. Cool. 2 or 3 last week. Lovely, bro. Right, I'm going to go down to the recent chat, so if I missed anything what you said, then just let me know. Got stopped at my UJ buy. Now it's at TP. Unlucky, bro. I mean, it's way better to go for EJ or GJ, bro. We've actually taken the point of liquidity. Yeah, UJ, you're more just going on the dollar being stronger than... Well, I mean, I get it, fundamentally, but just in terms of actual technicals on the charts, I think EJ and GJ is a lot better. Does it change it if I click like a different point, or does it always just have to be jarring? Yeah, Yen basket looks like it's inverting, so we're going to wait and see on that as well. Jesus. Innit? Slappo, bruv, for real. If you backtest EU in the LG London session, it rarely shows up nowadays. Yeah, last Wednesday it banged nicely. It's been a week now, but I hear it, bro. Just got to be patient. Yeah, bro, I mean, if you're hoping for every day, you're not looking for the right thing. There's no need to trade every day. Daily bearish on Jer 30, still waiting for that to complete. Yeah, I mean, we did go over that, but thing is with Jer 30, where we're just so bullish, and we got 2 opposing CRTs. Normally, in a normal market, I would assume that this CRT will be completed. I would agree with you that this CRT would be completed. Just because it's nicer in terms of the fact it's a bigger candle and the body's bigger. But in terms of just how bullish we are, and the fact is that it's an index which we know is pretty bullish right now, even if you look at the last few days, you wouldn't really want to be short that. And I was just looking at it as, what am I going to do? Am I going to follow what the market's telling me, or am I going to try and be too clever? Because if you ask me, my mind, if I'm looking at this as a trader, as an educator, I would say prioritise this CRT here. Because it's got more confirmations. Bigger candle, bigger body. It also looks like it's the start of the retracement. But when you, for example, if this was gold, I would be like, no chance. I'll take the bullish one all day because we know the general sentiment is bullish. Same with this. The general sentiment is so bullish that I would just be like, you know what? Screw the bearish one. I'm not going to try and overcomplicate. I'm not going to try and be too clever with my concepts. I'm going to follow the logic rather than my reasoning. And the logic is we're very bullish. So we've got more hope of succeeding if we ignore bearish patterns and recognise bullish patterns. So that's my thinking behind that. Plus, it will have to be a pretty defined retracement as well. I think if we go down to here, we're not going to stop here. I think we will have to fill like a good portion of this. So it's going to require a fair bit of retracement if that was to happen. We're talking at least 1%, which I haven't been trading this pair for that long, so I don't know if that's realistic or not. But for me, I would just prioritise buyers based on logic over reasoning. It's technicals versus fundamentals again. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. That's exactly it. It's just technicals versus fundamentals. When they both line up, That's when we attack the market. That's when we attack the market, boys. But yeah, Stu, man. I'm pretty much seeing the same as you. Pretty much seeing the same as you. Yeah, this will be the long. I do like the look of this. I do like the look of this. Sorry, chat. Wait, let me see the comments real quick. Wait. I'm going to read the most... Right, everyone like the stream, boys. There's less than 100 man in here. Right, let me read the comments because I've been waffling a little bit. To be fair, money, 3 to 4 a month is all you need to make a decent amount of profit by hit. Yeah, trust me, bro. %15 to pass phase 1 and 2, so roughly 3-4 months to pass is good. Yeah, bro. It doesn't even. That's not including losses. Lou, maybe resend the announcement. Remind people we're 20 minutes away from the kill. Oh yeah, good idea, bro. I'm gonna send an announcement. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but the thing is, money. This is the biggest problem. No, not the biggest problem. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but a massive problem that people face. Mark, you looking at it too short term. You're talking, oh, how many trades form over a month? All right, so if a football player doesn't score for a month, if Haaland don't score for a month, does that make him shit? If he bags goals in the next 11? You're looking too short term. Over a month, you may get 1 trade, but then the next month you may get 10. What's the average? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you got to think. Some days, and there was days, if you refer back to a few months ago, we were saying, oh boys, it's Asian liquidity grab showing up near enough every day, so his market goes in phases. So if it's showing up every day today, there's going to be a phase of the market where it doesn't show as often. So it's just about market management, bro. Every strategy is like that. Every strategy is like that. The thing about ours is it consistently shows because it's time based. That doesn't mean it's going to have the same amount of frequency. Let me send the announcement in again, boys. I'm going to say 20 mins left of kill zone and trades are starting to come through. Fuck, I can't spell in caps. Oh, mate, where's the pointing down finger, bro? Come on! Right, let's see if this works. Let's see if Mehmet's idea works. Can you check EU, bro? Yeah, no worries, bro. Let me quickly read some of these comments and then I will. If you took this month's trades, you'd have passed in a few days. That's not including the losses, bro. It's not that easy. There was no losses between the 1 to 5 RI and the 1 to 6 RI. Yeah, exactly, boy, man. I'm 5% down right now, but we will full port the next signal. Mad. I wouldn't full port, bro. Like, even, that's another thing. Like, me, Mace, Stu, Jim Bob, whoever it is, Apex, whoever it is, we take losses. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, money, what I would say to you, bro, is the issue you're having, and I can see it now, it's your psychology. That's all it is. It's not technicals, it's your psychology. You need to have a bit of a sit down and think, just like, take the intensity out of it for a second. Just sit there, take a deep breath and think, cool. I'm a trader. I haven't got to chase it. It's not about passing it today. It's not about passing it tomorrow. It's about passing. You need to know your data. Over a year, have you backtested and see how many ALG formed over the last year? Have you done that? Probably not. If you did that, then you'd probably see, okay, so 1 month I had 12 and the other month only had 3. And then that would put your mind a bit more at ease. And then you'd know, all right, cool. So I'm just going to slow myself down a bit this month, be a bit more selective. And then when it's more frequent, then I'll hit the trades more You know, so it's just about timing yourself, bro. I want to know what that anteater was called. Anthony, yeah, that'll be a good one. Anthony's a good one. I'm so broke, that's why I'm desperate, but I'll be patient, bro. But yeah, bro, it's never good to trade when you're broke. Never good to go shopping when you're hungry. Get in a relationship when you're lonely. It's never good. It's all the same concept because you're chasing. It ignites that chasing inside of you. Just think about if you work on your psychology more than you work on your technicals, you'll do well. Technicals really not that hard. It's just you got to have your mind in check, and then you can trade the technicals properly. Yeah, but I didn't have a good payout yet. Fair play. I haven't passed any challenge yet, and I'm 5% down. It's mentally killing me, RCL. Yeah, bro, but again, it's going to make it all the sweeter when you pass. If it was easy to pass, it wouldn't be worth it. If you would have passed it after the first try on your first ever trade, you would have got imposter syndrome. When you man pass, when my members pass, they know they've done it through actual skill and actual knowledge and actual discipline. So they're not going to get imposter syndrome, and they're actually going to grow their accounts. They're going to get more payouts. They're going to start to actually earn money consistently. It's not just going to be, I passed it in a week, but then, yeah, you get imposter syndrome and you probably blow it in a week because you're not really confident deep down. If you fail in account, and then you pass it, so you fail, improve, and then you pass, be way, way, way better at trading long term than if you pass straight away. So the losses are, I think it's that Alex Hormozy said it. He was something like see it as the time you pay to get the skill, rather than just it taking a long time. So, for example, the skill to actually maintain a funded account requires you to blow funded accounts. You get me? Like, the skill to keep a tart, the skill to keep a bad one, you have to have lost a bad one. Do you know what I mean? No one never has a baddie, pulls a 10 out of 10, and just is with her forever. That just doesn't happen. You got to L a baddie off. You got to get L'd off by a baddie, and then you learn how to keep one. Same with trading. Do you know what I mean? You got to lose them accounts, and then you know how to handle them long term. What's your take on the EU being bearish till the end of the year? End of the year is a bit heavy. There's a lot of uncertainty in the US right now. So we will wait and see that. Obviously, the interest rates are going to be big as well. Interest rates are going to be big. Based on what I think is going to happen with interest rates, then yeah, I would probably say the EU and GU will be bearish for the end of the year. Actually, shit, yeah, let me send this one into live signals. Wow, bro said he was 67 years old. I'm done with this account. Full port have been burnt in -%. It's painful. Yeah, bro. But again, it's all for the long term gain, man. Who cares about this one account? Ben, trust me, bro. Being broke sucks. Yeah, it does. But when you make it, it makes it all the sweeter. I wasted a year of my life in the rat race and made a quick 13k. Now I'm down to 1.5k, and damn, it hurts. How did you lose it all, bro? Look, you helped me pass my first funded already, bro. This period of limbo just sucks, bro, but you are correct. That's it, man. It's going to be way better now you've blown your other one. Yeah, bro, psychology sucks right now. My family keeps asking me when it will happen. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst when you're family. Just don't care what they think, innit? Just, the thing is, yeah, to like play a symphony, you got to turn your back on the crowd. That is a saying. So the guy that conducts a symphony, you got to turn your back on the crowd. To actually achieve something that people are going to respect, you have to not respect. You have to turn your back on the people that you're doing it for. Like if the guy composing the symphony, yeah, was always looking at the crowd, oh, what do they think? How are they liking it? He'd never get shit done because there's always someone that will complain or throw him off or be angry at him or whatever for doing it wrong. You got to turn your back. Turn your back on the crowd. Your parents are the crowd. Your family is the crowd. Just ignore what they say. What they say doesn't matter. If what they said matters, then they would be the one trading and you'd be the one asking them. What they say doesn't matter, which is why you're the one making it happen. So just ignore them completely. It doesn't matter. Remember, to play a symphony, you've got to turn your back on the choir. On the crowd. What's your take? Okay, yeah, I've read that. I was looking for shorts on GR30. Yeah, man, it's looking pretty decent either way. But me personally, just based on the higher time frame, I would be going for longs here. 99% of traders know technical, but to be profitable, it's mental. That's the issue there. That's it, bro. My family thinks I'm a joke. Wow, it's a bit far, innit? I'm hoping to pass my verification next week. Let's go, Ruben. Good luck on that, bro. My family thinks trading's fake and the most annoying thing in the world. Yeah, bro, my parents used to think the same shit, bro. Used to think the same shit. But, bro, you know what's crazy, yeah? Like, my brother, right? He got released from a football academy, and then he could have really made it pro in the MLS for like a bad team, probably. Like, not guaranteed, but probably. I mean, he played academy football, like a good academy, for like 10 years. He could have gone to America and probably become a professional football player. But I remember my parents saying, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Be realistic. Be realistic. Get a job. Be realistic. And it worked out for him. But at the same time, someone's got to be the guy that says, fuck that, I'm going to go it. I'm going to go and become a football player. So you got to be that guy. Like, your family may think it's a joke, may hate trading, may think it's not good for you. Like, they'll do that with so many things, bro. You just got to ignore them. Like, unless it's what they want you to do, they're just going to say that it's not the right thing to do. Only you know yourself, innit? Buddy, best way to explain them is if you're studying phase. Yeah, exactly, man. Facts. Year internship, pass a challenge, then payouts. Yeah, man. You should have a job though as well. If your parents think you're a joke, that's because if you're shotting on trading or something, get a job, innit? And then they'll respect you, bro. Wise words from a young man, Lou. I'm impressed. Come on, Steve. Come on, bro. Have a look at GJ. Alright, yeah, we've got these inversions now. Who's pulling the trigger? 4-hour CRT is about to come through creamily as well. Cream-illy. We're not too worried about the premium and discount just because we know the nature of JPY right now. Didn't tap in, yeah. So GJ's better just based on we're actually tapping into stuff. Yeah, taps into that 4-hour. We've got that 4-hour CRT about to come through. Obviously, the daily. Not the daily, sorry. The Asia range has been manipulated already. So this is the 4-hour range on top of that. So yeah. Again, similar. Been back testing JR30. JR40 has been decent. What prop firm is the best to take positions on? I'll be real. JR40 and JR30 is literally basically the same in it. There's like minor different, like very, very minor difference. JR30 I would use, bro. And you can trade Jer 30 on ACG, but yeah, it's literally the same in it. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. Oh no, you're not gonna do it, are you? You're not gonna do that, or are you gonna do that? Or are you gonna do that? How do you work out your lot size on Jer 30? Just type up Jer 30 lot size calculator, and it'll tell you, bro. Big up to Felix, Stu, April, SC, and Mikey, the top viewers on this live right now on TikTok. Big up to everyone on YouTube as well. I know I've got bare comments, I'm just getting through them. If Jer 30 goes up, does GBP and Euro? Not really, as you'd expect, bro. EU and GU is obviously more controlled by the dollar. Luckily, I didn't quit my job yet, so I'm still afloat. Yeah, fair play, bro. My problem is when I passed my first 100k, I thought that was it. Oh boy, little did I know. Yeah, man, but that's what I said. Now you've blown one, now you are not going to blow the other. Have we been taken off the shadow now? I think we might have. 2021, Jer 30 changed to Jer 40. Oh, fair play. Fair play. What you trade him? This is, says in the bottom right, bro, but this is Jer 30 right now. Jer 30 right now. I took the same as a unicorn. Yeah, everyone double tap the screen on YouTube, but I think we might have been taken off our shadow ban. So everyone get on there, man. Double tap the screen. Big up all them big viewers in here. Luckily I didn't. Oh yes, money. You're chilling then. Try to be unemployed. I took the same as I look at it the same as the unicorns. Just at the beginning, just at the end of the course, you'll be earning, but you gotta go. Yeah, that's it, bro. Like. Anything hard takes 4 years to learn fully. Like, fully, till you can say, like, you're actually really confident in it. Like, you may be funded after, like, a year or something like that, but it doesn't mean that you're fully in the know-how. Anything at uni, like, becoming a doctor, becoming a lawyer, trade is no different. Like, anything difficult, it does take 4 years to learn. Like, yeah, if your parents aren't idiots, they should know, they should understand that. L's young trap boy. Thoughts on gold right now? I'll get into gold in a sec, bro. We are investing in this minute 15 GJ. Fair play. Looks like we could be coming down. Yes, it's annoying. This one looks like it could be running away without us. We came into the 0.5. I'll mark this on just to see how we run, but obviously our entry was on the bottom of the fair value gap. Didn't even really make a difference to the... To be fair, it did make a pretty good... It was an extra 1 RR from just moving it down to the bottom. So I'm not going to lie. It was decent. Hopefully we come back again. I feel like we can come back again. We're not majorly to the upside yet. The momentum's not majorly shift. I mean, we're making fair value gaps, which is nice. Wait for the candle close, though. Wait. I just saw the most braziest comment. Someone said just date guys, boys. Easier to understand. Crazy take. Good long on the euro coming. Yeah, not for me, bro. Not for me. Yeah, gold. Let's have a look at gold. Gold, we still want it to drop a bit more to come into our fair value gap that we're aiming for. Unless there's some on a different time frame. To be fair, we do have this on the... We have this order block on the 4 hour and on the daily. Sorry, on the 4 hour and the 2 hour. 2 hour there, 4 hour there, as you can see. We have filled the imbalance as well. So yeah, to be fair, low key. We've got this imbalance now. So yeah, this is where I'll be going for the entry. Stop loss on the low. Again, we just patiently waited for price to get into the discount before we did anything. And then again, that's what I'll be looking for. Um, 106 to 1-2 man at its highest. Yeah, 30, bro. It did work. Still don't know how to figure out lot size. Yeah, just Google it, bro. Just Google it. I'm on a 50k account, 1% risk with 30 pips stop loss is 1.6 lot, I think. Fair play, Reese. Fair play, bro. Yeah, they just Google the lot size. Blown 3 accounts so far, but each account I'm noticing improvements. I'm not bothered. I have to lose 10 before I pass one, to be fair. It's a painful process. It's part of the process, lad. Still painful, though. Yeah, man. John, that's what it is, though. But like we always say, if it was so easy, then everyone would do it, man. Everyone would be funded. If it was as simple as get a trading account and you're funded within a month, 2 months of even learning what the market is, then yeah, it would just be unrealistic, man. Everyone would be walking around with Lambos. It's a hard skill to learn. And you've got to take L's. It's not just the difficulty of it, boys. It's more not even the difficulty. It's more the dedication you need to stick to it. I need to stop touching my hair because I keep looking at myself, bruv. And I keep thinking, right, my trim looks so just lackluster, guys. Just lackluster, guys. What do you think of Euro longs? Yeah, again, it depends what pair you're talking about, bro. Blow my nose, bruv. Look, I was feeling so bad before this live. Now I feel hopeful. Now I feel hopeful. Thank you, man, and the lads in the chat. No worries, bro. Again, that's why it's good to have a good community. Everyone has these setbacks. It's about how you bounce back, bro. Bounce back. Boom, 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 boom. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference, man. That's the difference between Ronaldo and your average player, bro. If Ronaldo has a bad game, he's back the next day, bro. Straight back. The average player was going to feel sorry for himself for a week, bro. Do you know what I mean? The setbacks get to him. If you're an elite G, the setbacks are you instantly come back. Everyone has them days where they feel like shit, they break their rules, they do the wrong thing, the world's ending on them, their parents hate them, their bird hates them, they stub their toe, their anteater dies. Everyone has those days. It's about how you deal with them setbacks. You got to think, the 5% of people that actually make money from these markets, what, you think they didn't have an anteater that died, bro? Do you know what I mean? You think they didn't have a girlfriend that got in their ear hole? You think they didn't have a boss that was pissing them off? They did, but they was the ones that thought, you know what, fuck the problems, I'ma make it. That's why they say that winners live in a place that losers never get to, because they give up. You know what I mean? You're not missing anything. You man have got so many trials left, and you've got to go through them and not give up. Go through them, not give up. Go through them, not give up. Keep having the Heath Ledger look. I thought you said Heath Slater for a second. I was going to say, I did not know you knew game like that, Stu. Heath Ledger, I don't actually really know what he looks like other than when he's looking like I sort of do, but not his haircut. Yeah, that's alright, you know. That's an alright trim. That ain't. Wow, that hairline is not great. I mean, I might look at my hairline, but fucking hell, it ain't as bad as fucking is. That is literally hanging on for dear life. What? Oh, I thought you got. I was bugging out for a sec. I thought he was trans, and I was like, no, he died about 10 years ago. What do you think of GJ? Yeah, GJ looks nice, bro. GJ looks nice for longs. Looks nice. Just hope we can come back. I mean, the end basket, we know where we're heading, man. After what we've just done, we've just taken our liquidity, our Asia high, our time-based liquidity, so we're not guessing. We know it's the same liquidity every time. We've just taken that, and now we've got the low to trade into, so we should really remain in that direction. Remember, if you've got the index and the higher time frame on your side, there's little you can. It's hard to go wrong. I'll be real. Hope this GR30 can come back down, man. What are you trading? Says in the bottom right, bro. I'm proud of everyone in this chat for trying. This is not easy. Trust me, bro. I've only got GR30 on Trader 5. Obviously, is there a difference? Not really, bro. They changed it in 2021 from GR30 to GR40. They added 10 more stocks. As Happy, the Don has just said. If GR30 goes up, does you? Oh, yeah. I mean, they're correlated, but not directly. Like, I wouldn't use that as a confluence. Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, it's something you want to see, but same way, like, just because the dollar's bullish doesn't necessarily mean that US 30 is going to be bullish. But I think currency in the stock market is different. I mean, they are, like, related in some aspects, but EG just missed entry by 1 pip. I haven't actually looked at EG. I've stopped looking at it for time. Assuming you're going off this order block here. Heavy retracement, man. Well, the bearish CRT on the monthly. I really don't like EG. Used to be like my third favourite pair. Now it's probably not even in the top 5. Looking at the mitigation as well, we can see what we're mitigating. Order block mitigated. And the 8 hour. And that moved down. So again, we want this fair value gap to be filled. This fair value gap to get filled. Push into the premium. That's the move we'll be looking for. So yeah, I'm assuming you're looking at a push into the premium. We do have a few confirmations to the downside, so it's low-key a bit of a risky one, but fair play. I wouldn't long here, but if you want to, fair enough. Right, hopefully we can have a little bit of a retracement now. We got this next fair value gap here as well. To be fair, they usually negatively correlate. If Joe 30 is going up, Aegis is probably going down. I can't look because I'm driving. Well, yeah. So if Joe, I'm assuming if Joe 30 is going up, Joe 40 is probably going down. Bro remembered commas even though he's driving. That is an experienced phone driver right there. Using the dictator voice as I say this. Where you oh, you're going to the cafe, innit? The Kiev. Yo, I'm so far behind in the comments, bruv. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. Let me read the chat. Let me read the chat. Oh, I put it in trial signals. Oh, shit. Shit. Right, I've just sent it to the right one. How do people make 30k each month? From prop firms if you say to make 5% a month. It's a very simple thing called mathematics. So, if you want to make 5% a month and you want that to equal 30k, well, then you do 5 times 20 is 100%. 30k times 20 is 600k. Right? So, in order for 5% of your account to be 30k, 100% of your account needs to be 600k, which means you need a 600k account. Which is why we say focus on getting more fun, focus on how much you have, not how much you make. So now, when you've got 600k funding, all you got to do is make 5% a month, and that's 30k. So all you need to do is, I say all you need to do, it's obviously very difficult, but you get a 200k, and you find a way to pass that. And then with your profits, you get another 200k, and with your profits, you get another 200k. And then within, I don't know, however long it takes you, you got to do your learning, do your legwork. But this can really be achieved in 6 months of good form. And then, yeah, you're making 30k a month, literally. So it's just maths, bro. No way it swerved just like that. Trust me, bro. As if it didn't want to retest. A lie, bro. I'm literally going to cry when I finally make it. Yeah, for real, bro. I'm not going to lie, yeah. I had this... Yeah, I'm not even going to say this. This is proper weird. So I'm not even going to say it. Would I be dumb to get Endure 30 at the price it is right now? Right now, I'd say yes. I think we are going to have a sell-off from here because we only just about tapped into this. So I think we are going to have a sell-off. People are going to be getting into shorts from here. Hopefully, it will push us down to at least here, and then you can potentially catch longs. Let's see if the RR is going to be big enough with a sensible stop loss. Yeah, man, that's what I'd go for. You're going to have to eat the RR. I'm firm it's not going to be as good. But, yeah, if you did want to get in, that's what I would go. Either hold and for that entry and potentially don't get tapped in. Or go for that entry and firm the worst RR. It's up to you, bro. I'm just going to read through these comments real quick. This full pull's been tempting for me so long now. I just want out of the minus. Yeah, Ball, remember, bro, the more you deep it, the worse you're going to get. Worse you're going to get. Best thing is personal capital. Yeah, trust me, bro. I'd say funding's better than personal capital in my opinion, but 200k risking how much on a funded if it's total 600k? Hey, what are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? Wait, what? 1% a month. 1% risk to return 5% a month. 5% of a 600k account, or the equivalent of 3 times 200k accounts, is 30k. So risking 1%, making 5% returns a month. On a 600k's worth of funding, you're making 30 bags. Yeah, Ben, RR isn't ideal, full port. Trading's like sailing across the sea. Once you're too far out, there's no going back. Yeah, facts. I'm in drawdown in 3 accounts. Don't stress right now, bro. Yeah, trust me, bro. Market cycle is dead. Yeah, it's not the best right now. But the start of this month, the end of last month, the start of this month, the last 2 weeks of that have been a little bit difficult with the government shutdown as well, because there's obviously been a lack of fundamental insight into the market. And the reward is finding a new country. Facts, money, bro. Facts. Let me quickly spam through these comments. Why are you trading Joe 30 now? Why not, bro? I've been looking at it for about a month now. The problem with me is my spending is more than my income, so I'm a little lost as I can't get a job either as I want to trade. You can get a job though, bro. What's stopping you from getting a job? What's stopping you from getting a job? You can get a night job. You can get a job in a pub. You can get a job in a restaurant. Shift work. No real commitment. Earn $1 grand and a bit a month. $2 grand a month off temp work. Calm. But do you want to work nights or would you rather chill out? Not saying you would, but do you know what I mean? There's like, you can get a job and trade. I did it. Mace did it. Stu did it. Loads of members that have made money have done it. Oh, Bernie got sent to TikTok Universe. Cheers for telling me. Like, what? What's your highest amount of money you've made from trading in a month? Probably about 25 bags, bro. 25 bags. You got to think, me and Mace also, like, a lot of the stuff me and Mace do is together. So me and Mace are always splitting everything, man. Always splitting everything. Even, like, when we go away as well. So we'll split everything. Then when we go away or do anything like that, it will double. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not paying for yourself, you're paying for 2. And then if you get like, obviously, nice bit of dough, you split it. So, mate, I like doing it like that, not going to lie. Because I can't lie, if it was just me, I would spunk money. I just would. And I know Mace would do the same as well. But where it's like, where you're working with someone, and it's someone you completely and utterly trust, you sort of want to do what's actually right, not what feels right in it. So, just trying to make sure this mic don't go fucked up again. Is the mic buzzing? Is the mic buzzing? Because I can hear it a bit on TikTok, but I don't know if that's just... Okay, that needs to stop. Alright, let me quickly go through these things. Bro, if you don't if you fall but you're going to punish yourself, yeah, facts. Ben, why don't you need to learn income, legit income? 10 a.m. session over for me. We go again tomorrow. Fair play, bro. And eat a Kajin straight. Okay, I'm just going to go to the most recent comments because, damn, there's a lot of comments. When's the anteater? Yeah, we need to know when the anteater funeral is. Facts. Bloomberg been pissing me off this week. Just tell the French people talking all the time. Yeah, man. The French just can't do politics. Literally. Mine's pushing further back on cycle. Oh, yeah, trust Josh, bruv. You ain't helping yourself, bro. You really ain't. Are you in this now, bro? Our entry was at the lower that fair value, so we just missed out. Stu getting that egg Benedict. Yeah, facts. Five at the back forehead for me. 600k fund him. Nah, tell us. Say it. Gotta tell us now. Nah, it's kind of fucked up. I'm bare addicted to learning. I don't give a toss if I'm funded yet, to be honest. Yeah, fair play, Jed, man. You're in that phase where you just find it interesting to learn, bro. Mate, I'm still low-key like that, innit? Like, every time I learn something new about trading, it's just bare satisfying. I'll be thinking some dreams are just moments in the future for real. Mad. I haven't had a dream since I was, like, 16. What do you think of GJ from the 15-minute? Yeah, nice if we come down, bro. If we come down. We obviously wanted the M basket to help us out, come back up. If the M basket can start a retracement, it looks like it could be starting one now. Then, yeah, man, that should give us a nice entry for GJ. Right, we're coming into this next fair value gap now. So let's see how we actually do, if we can actually fill it properly, what goes on. Not sure. Wait. Nah, Lou, say it, please. Nah, man. Nah. Maybe next time. Lou, what time, day, and where is the Richesse Goon pot? Yeah, we'll release details this week about the motive. We'll release details this week. Me and mate just need to organise it. We haven't really been able to organise it. See, we've both been a little bit busy, but yeah, man, we've pretty much got the plan. We just need to book the gaff and pick a day for sure. Do FTMO have a 400k account? I've seen people have it. Yeah, bro, I mean, you get 200ks and you put them together. Damn, he's behind like 10-15 mins. Yeah, that's why I'm moving quick. Not sure, Dean, but you can get loads of 100ks, yeah. It's 200ks. I quit my 60k a year job and work delivery jobs at night just to do this. So saying you can't do it because you have work is a cop-out. Yeah, facts, bro. You can't outright about 400k, yeah, bro. Don't worry about me, but you got to be in these markets day in, day out. Yeah, facts. What's your top down on the EU? Right, I'll do my top down in the EU in a minute, bro. I'm literally just trying to get to the bottom of these comments because I'm so late. How is working out for you? Got this? How is that working out for you? Making the same money trading? Now, I've been here for a year. I've seen people come and go. Slap always here. Yeah, facts. I bought the mentorship. Besides the videos, what do I have that others don't? You also have the pre-London, bro. The pre-London stream every morning from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. where we're in there before I get on TikTok or YouTube. So you man on YouTube are seeing it as it happens. Within the mentorship, we're obviously live for 2 hours before that. So you know all of our concepts, how they slot into the market, how the fundamentals are looking, what setups we're looking like, what the sentiment is like, everything like that, bro. So the pre-London's like the most valuable. Obviously, the case studies are massive as well. A lot of people have got a general understanding of my strategy, but not a full understanding. And obviously with that, there's about 30 to 40 videos completely on my strategy, breaking it down to the T. So that's going to help as well. Ain't had a dream since I've smoked slow. Yeah, trust me, bro. 25k a month is crazy. That's more than a yearly wage. Yeah, trust me, bro. It is brazy. Yeah, what vids as well? What? Oh, fucking hell, that was nearly bad. I nearly just unplugged everything by dropping a weight on my setup. Yeah, by the way, chat, someone said, can you link Alpha accounts? If you don't know, we are funded with Alpha Capital Group. So use code Richesse at checkout, boys, and you get yourself a nice discount. They're the best prop firm in the UK. If you're looking to get funded, if you get an account with them, use code Richesse. Send me a DM on Discord proving that you've used my code, and I'll let you in the mentorship or the signals for a free trial. Oh yeah, Goms, yeah, exactly. So that's the core content. That's just the start of it, bro. After you've done the core content, let me quickly show you. You want to come to here, and you go to mentorship content. So here you go on the case study. Oh, really first, yeah, case studies is what I'd recommend. And you want to watch all of these. So as you can see, there is about there is 32 case studies. All of them are about how long? So this one's 25 minutes long. So you can see this is like near enough a day's viewings worth of trade breakdowns, all using the same strategy. After that, watch the trading tips. This is going to help with psychology and stuff like that. Really get you in line. So yeah, again, there's about 15 videos here. And then this is the more elite stuff. So the 2024 and 2025 mentorship is going to be the more elite stuff that to really take us to that next level. The core content is just to make you understand the strategy. When you understand the core content and the strategy, then you can learn the more elite stuff like this. So quarterly theory. This is like an hour-long quarterly theory lecture. Obviously, the indicator for it. And then, yeah, loads of stuff. For example, as well, we have got the CRT as well. If you go down, we have got a 5-part video series on CRT, as you can see. So we explain that completely. And then, obviously, the 2025 mentorship as well is currently ongoing, where we've got even more stuff. So more elite stuff, breakaway gaps, daily bias and CRT revisited, Asia liquidity and POIs, supply and demand, price elasticity, IFEGs, loads of stuff in there, just extra stuff, correlation, stress, loads of stuff in there. So that's all the additional content. And then obviously the pre-London is every day. You just go in there, you can see every single day it's being sent. You just click that, join voice, you can see 7 a.m, 6:48, 6:34, 6:37, 6:32, 6:45, 6:45, 6:38, 6. So it's basically 6:30. 6:30 every day, boys. Every single day. We are live in the mentorship, breaking stuff down what we're looking for. And all that is only £40 a month. And by the way, I just skipped over our core content. Our core content, as I said, is about 50 videos and 4 tests that you need to watch before everything I've just explained. It's all fully online, and it's got online digitally AI marked tests that you've got to work through before any of that. I'm just wanting to retire. The missus got a decent job that allows me to work from home. Lovely, bro. At least you've got something to motivate you, man. I quit the path to focus on trading. I've been having bad nightmares. Yeah, loads of people been telling me they have real bad nightmares after they quit path. Like, what? Where's a bad nightmare, though? I always think that when people say I've had bad nightmares. Like, really? Like, how bad can a nightmare be? It's literally not real. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's really intense. I remember I went through a phase when I was like 18. I used to lucid dream every night and get sleep paralysis every night. So I don't really get scared about shit like when I'm sleeping anymore. Bro, sleep paralysis. It wasn't even a month, bro. I had it for like 6 months. Every day I'd get sleep paralysis. Which, if you don't know, is when you wake up in the night and your brain's awake but your body's not, so you can't move. It's bare weird, innit? And if you open your eyes, you start hallucinating and seeing shit. So you just got to keep your eyes shut. It's weird. Like, you're literally like this and you're trying to move. Like, you can feel your muscles. It's probably what Parkinson's feels like. Like, you can feel your muscles almost jolting, but your body, it's a weird feeling, innit? But I had that for like 6 months, bro. And since then, I've just, I ain't really giving a shit about anything like that. Yeah, you can be in the pre-Londons every morning. Yeah, facts, bro. I still feel the urge to puff every day. I just got to ignore it. Yeah, bro, just ignore it, bro. I mean, I still do, but I stopped while I was learning as well. I'm a puff addict. I can never quit. I feel I tried that, gave up on day one, felt rough. Yeah, man. You should really give up, bro. You shouldn't let it have control over you. I want to ease it down a bit. I've been easing it down. Yeah, that's it, John, as well. Yeah, John and Jed, letting them know. Keep it up, money. Yeah, exactly, bro. Setting a limit for that German. I don't think we're going to be coming back down, bro. So, not for now. If we start retracing from here, then you can be setting limits. We can be setting limits on here for a 2-to-1. But I want to see a bit of a sell-off from here first. Yeah, how old are you, money? Someone said. Slapper, yeah, I do. I'll put backy with it. I'm trying, bro. I just can still feel it, bro. Yeah, man, I hear it, bro. Unless you didn't pay for that either, but I have access to that in the pre-Londons. Yeah, no, you do have access, bro. I'm trying to go Q4 with no path. Let's see how it goes. Fair play, bro. What do you think of Quantegle? Quantegle's decent, man. Decent firm. But ACG's better, I'll be real. Alpha Capital just is better. So I'd go with ACG. Plus, we got a discount code, so you can use code Richesse and you're going to get a discount, which on a 200k account is like, yeah, 200k account's 150 quid off. Or on a 100k account, 75 quid off. Something like that. Can you link them through like a copy trade? Yeah, bro. I use, what's it called? I always forget the name. Blue something. Or, no, Social Trader Tools. That's it. Same age as you, Lou. Oh, fair play. Fair play, bro. In the same boat, G. Puff up with my psychology. My mind's feeling a lot clearer now. Fair play, bro. Alright, let's see what we do now. WTF, I was watching the live like 5 minutes behind. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like a Truman Show moment. I wish I never tried it. In it, bro. Oh, well, just got to keep pushing through life. Makes me so paranoid. Yeah, that's it, bro. Send more, bro. I appreciate it. Gary, shit, I don't really get CRT. Yeah, bro. Garms, watch that, man. It's gonna really, you'll love it, bro. Watch that, man, and your eyes will be opened. Your eyes will be opened. Word, bro. Uni set it off me, bunning every day. Honestly, the worst thing I ever learned in my life was how to bill it. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. Facts. It was difficult at the start. Always, we be for everyone. I don't trade the same as Lou, but he is doing the hard part for you and setting you up to win. No excuses. Just go for it. Yeah, facts, Big Joe. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, brother. Let me speed through these comments. Literally in the same boat. Enjoy your day ahead. Enjoyed your day ahead analysis last night, Tulu. Yeah, bro. I was wondering. I'll probably do that every night because I do it every night anyway. So I thought, why don't I just send it? The only thing is, I don't want to mess with people's like learning. You know what I mean? How much is lifetime? Lifetime mentorship is. Let me go to. I'll show you how to get there as well. So you go to full access mentorship. So you click this first link here. £40 a month. You go here. Lifetime. $7.50, sign up there. Yeah, $7.50, boys, insanely worth it. And as I said, that means you then get literally a 2-hour live stream for the London session, before the London session every single day forever. It's crazy. I can't lie, I'd laugh or go towards a danger or wake up. Bad nightmare, waking up sweaty, confused. I can't lie, I laugh or go towards a danger and wake up quicker. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, lifetime $7.50, bro. Sleep paralysis is different, low. I get them. Yeah, man, it's mad. I can't lie. Oh, wait. Same, bro. I'm in a confused state of mind right now. I just have to be a man. We got this. Yeah, fact. Smoking puff for too long. Smoking puff for so long, then stop him. Feels like life isn't fun or enjoyable anymore. Yeah, but then you replace it with something as well, innit? Because puff like makes you stop chasing shit. Same way bashing. Like the more you bash, the less you'll get the urge to chat to real women. Do you know what I mean? Like, I watch this, boys. You stop bashing for a month and look how many things you move to, bruv. It's the same with puffing, innit? Like, you'll replace it with something else eventually. It's just that initial shock. Lou, personally, I can't trade the Richesse way. It just doesn't click for me. But the personal preference, one thing I take away from Richesse, the gold nugget, is ALG. Yeah, bro. ALG is, yeah, insane. I'm seeing a lot of other groups trade it. We literally invented ALG, and the way phrasing it ALG as well. We invented that shit. But now I'm seeing other groups sending in signals saying ALG trade, ALG trade. We made it. We invented it. We trade it live. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to all the ALG traders out there. Blue's mentorship still 40 a month. Yeah, bro. Price on monthly is going up soon. That's what I'm saying to get him. Ever since I stopped smoking puff with tobacco, I can go whenever I want, but I puff. Yeah, and that's it, innit? When you mix with tobacco, that's the worst thing. It's because, like, I heard Drew Sharon talking about that, but he said, like, your mind can't tell the difference between a snout or a snout mixed with puff. So it will get addicted to not only just snout, but snout with puff. So the fact is, like, if you man ever smoke a Puri as well, if you've been, like, smoking mixed, if you smoke a Puri, you'll literally bun it and you want to bun one straight. Like, you'll be halfway smoking it and thinking, bro, I want to smoke another one. It just doesn't hit, because it doesn't hit that addiction centre. 2 years on from 7th of October attack, will Israel and Hamas seize chance to end the war? Probably will, to be fair. Looks like it's finally going to somewhat come to an end. Are the signals £40 a month? Nah, bro, the signals are 120, bro. 30 million closed on Jer 30 now. Yeah, we're going to invert this. We're probably going to have a nice little inversion entry, to be fair, there. Which does pretty much sit just above our 5 minute, or sorry, our 15 minute, 5 minute, yeah, our 5 minute imbalance. I'd say this is our inducement. We'll see. Yeah, signals, grand. That's lifetime, actually, my bad. Yeah, bro. How do you make more from mentorship or from trading? Definitely trading, bro. We've only got like 100 people in the mentorship. Something like that. 100 people in the mentorship. And you got to think that's me and Mace, who both run it, and Stu as well. We pay for it. You do the maths, do you know what I mean? And plus, you man know, before we even had signals, or when we had about 20 man in our mentorship, we had the office in Canary, which was literally about £5 a month rent. And we had like 20 people in. That's what blew us up though, and we knew it would. We knew it would, man. That authenticity of doing something no one else does. Everyone else invests in watches, cars. We actually got an office to improve our trading, improve our connections, improve our community, be able to link up with our community. That's how we managed to grow quite quick. Because we actually had an office, we could link up with people. People met us, knew we was real. Do you know what I mean? Signals is $1,200 lifetime. Yeah, bro. If I pay $750 for signals, if I pay $750, do I get signals and mentorship, or just mentorship? Just mentorship, bro. Just mentorship, brother. But yeah, both extremely worth it. Signals has been profitable every single month. Every single month we've been profitable on the signals. Well, I say every single month. We had 1 month like 9 months ago where we lost 1%. Other than that, for the last 17 months we've been profitable, 16 of them. Do you may answered that. Signals is 12. Yeah. Getting the mentorship if you need it before the mentorship is going to be doubling price very soon, just like the signals did, boys. So get in while you can. The puff and the corn is a bad combination. It effed me up. Yeah, man. It's a terrible combination. Yeah, I feel like I feel like a few men who used to be in here have started groups now. Yeah, man. A lot of people that have learned from me have started their own groups, which just shows, man. Just goes to show how powerful what we teach is. My brain's so clouded, I sit here stressing about risk interview assessment when I'm only on phase 1. Yeah, don't worry about the risk assessment, bro. As long as you know what trading is, you'll do it. Like, they're just making sure you haven't just put on a buy or a sell. Like, we're not... You British? Yeah, bro, I'm British. You leaving this if it comes to entry, Lou? Outside of the kill zone, bro, yeah, but it's still a valid trade. It's a 2-to-1 as well. Turn my trading around and add ALG into it. That's gold. Yeah, appreciate that, C-Strokes, man. It just feels good to see people actually trading the strategies and having success with it, man. Yeah, same G. After I dropped out of uni, I had no clue what I should do. I always wanted to trade, but my missus at the time just took so much of my time off my hands, and I didn't believe it in it at all. Yeah, bro. Like if you get with a toxic woman, they're just so negative in it. They're so negative about trading. They don't understand, boys. I'll be real. Like women, especially good-looking women, just don't understand how life works. Good-looking women, like it's really rare to have a good-looking woman that's actually got appreciation for how the world works. So yeah, they're probably just gonna be agging you about it. Anyone see those AI vids of HS makeup? Yeah, bro. The AI is crazy. Like, you can't actually tell the difference now. AI has officially reached the point where you can't tell the difference. Literally. How come we can't tag people? I don't know, bro. I'm down 2.5% of my verification. Any recommendations? Just stick to it, bro. Remember, 8% is a lot of... 8% is a very good return. So it's normal you're going to have a bit of a loss coming up to that. Just a winning period, losing period. Just make sure the losing period's minimised. Keep trading the way you did to pass phase 1 and you'll be sweet. My birds fully supported me through having zero money while learning to trade. While was paying my phone bill and everything. Yeah, that's sick, Mez, man. That's sick, bro. That's 30. You found yourself a real one right there. I don't think YouTube lets you tag. Yeah, some people do, though. I think that when I'm in the comments. I cut my missus off to learn to trade. She wasn't worth the time/effort. Yeah, man, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. It makes you realise, like, when you trade, yeah, it gets to a point where you want it so bad and you realise how little you actually like your thing. You're like, brother, I like you, innit, but I way prefer trading. Like, unless you've been with her for a while and she's a real one, do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people do just end up longing them off. It's not worth it. They know trading's way more worth it to learn. And plus, they can get him again when they have a load of money anyway, so why does it even matter? Oh, you can do it on desktop and not phone. Yeah, yeah. That's weird. That is weird. Market's not really moving. Any other pairs you man are looking at, let me know. EU and G, you just pure moving down. JPY is not really moving. Yeah, we're pretty dead morning, not going to lie. You know where you are. They give me more stress than needed. Yeah, trust me. Again, though, gold moving lovely. Gold moving lovely, lovely, lovely. Did it come in? It didn't quite come into that imbalance. But yeah, again, the direction was correct. Again, the direction that we wanted in our that we had in our pre-market analysis was perfect as well. Mate, this is annoying. Just literally not moving at all, man. Come on, move! Do something. Fucking hell, he just choked. No way can I be in a relationship while mastering this. No way. Women are expensive as fuck. I use that money for my... Yeah, facts. That's the one thing. Like, when you're trading, you got to invest like 5 bills a month into funded accounts, or at least like 2 bills. You can't afford a woman as well, and rent, and a car, and living. Do you know what I mean? It's long. But that's crazy. Barcelona's Instagram got hacked and they released a meme coin. Only you need to know you're trading. I ain't telling no one I've traded until I've made bare dough. Then my mum and dad can know. Yeah, no, facts. It's better. The less people you tell, the better. The less. Don't tell people till you've done it. Don't tell people your plans till you've done it. the easiest way to fuck it up. Because everyone's got an opinion, and like it's never gonna be a good. Even if it's a good opinion, you're gonna feel pressure. And if they say no, then you're gonna want to prove them wrong. It's just gonna psychology. Remember, you need this market between you and your analysis, you and your trading plan. That's all that should know. You and your trading plan. That's all it is. That's why I was saying turn your back on the crowd. Like if you're trying to produce a symphony. My missus don't care about trading. To be fair, just thinks Stoob sounds bent on the pre-Londons. My missus left me once her family convinced her that me dropping out of uni was a big mistake because I wouldn't have a good job. Don't want that type of woman in my life anyway. Bitch don't know what's coming for me. Yeah, facts, John, bro. It's got to prove her wrong, bruv. Same shit happened to me. Not really the same, but like similar shit. Like similar stuff. It's the best feeling in the world. It honestly is. It's literally the best feeling. And they'll come back. Trust me, they'll come back. Oh, trust me, they'll come back. But that's the thing though, boys. Like, realistically, yeah, if you got a bird that's like, oh no, you can't trade, you got to get a job. Do you really want to live the rest of your life with a woman who's going to be like, no, you can't do this, I know better for you. You're literally a man, like, surely you know what you want. Same way if your missus was like, no, like, I want to do this, I want to do this. Bro, if you're the type of geezer that's like, nah, like, I don't want you to do that, just don't be with her. Do you know what I mean? Like, be with someone you actually... Like, be with a girl that actually, like, don't try and force it on her. Do you know what I mean? Because some, like, girls, fair play, they just want that security, innit? They don't even care about being rich. They don't care about none of that. They just want security. That's what a lot of women actually want, innit? So, just find a woman who don't mind just a bit of a creative tart. Like, there's a load of women out there, innit? My missus don't care about trading, to be fair. Oh. Get rid, yeah, fact, yeah, the lie. This is John's revenge arc is fully loading. Look, I got in an EU 5-min continuation. Let's have a look. I'm assuming it was this order block here. 893 entry. Where is it? Oh, 893. Wait, I got in an entry at 86893. So I'm assuming you got on a fill of that fair value gap there. Stop loss is at where? Being mediocre isn't on my bucket list. Yeah, facts. Facts, Josh, bro. Facts. Facts, bro. I wish I never opened my big fat mouth and told people I'm in trading. Fuck, yeah, nah, trust, bro. It's the worst thing to do. Oh, wait, no, that's your entry, not your stop loss. 8943, I did think so. Wait, what? TP at 6481. Mate, why do I get the peak as block noses when I'm here, bro? It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. I must be allergic to the dust. There's something here I'm allergic to, innit? Something here I'm badly allergic to. I get the worst block nose and tissues. Like, I ain't even got a cold at all. There's something here I'm allergic to. There's something. Must be the dust or something. But there's not even any dust here. My cleaner cleans it every week. But yeah, nice trade. I don't know where you're aiming for. I'm assuming here. Oh, wait. No, you said 6-1. Where did you say? 6-4-5-8. So that's your trade there. Yeah, fair play, bro. Lovely trade. Didn't you say 3-1? That's like an 8-1. Love, boys. I'm off. See you in Clash. Sweet, bro. I blew 10 challenges before passing one. Then I blew that one. Have just got another one and have just about passed it. Much easier. Keep at it, fellas. Consistency will prevail. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts, Tom, man. You just got to be consistent with this shit, bro. As I said, winners exist in a place losers never get to because they give up. Every time, there would have been one loser that would have given up after the first, one after the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Do you know what I mean? You just got to keep surviving those L's and you make it easy. You know where you are. You know where you are. I want to put a tune on. Let's put some tunes. Right, boys, I'm going to jump off TikTok because I don't want to get banned on here because I know once you stay on for longer than 2 hours, you have a really big potential of getting banned. So if you're watching on TikTok right now, boys, switch over. Oh, shit, I've just seen some of your comments as well. So, yeah, T, Nikos, all you, man. April, T, Mikey, Gareth, Mascar, Will, Tom, Princess, Alex, Annalise, all you, man. Go over to my YouTube. YouTube's on the screen here, as you can see. Go over to my YouTube. Oh, not mean to do that. Go over to my YouTube and watch on there, boys, because I don't want to get banned on there. So I appreciate you tuning in on TikTok, boys. And I'll see you on the YouTube stream, people. Sweet. Should I enter the Jer 30 at 2-1? Yeah, if you want, bro. It's definitely a valid position, in my opinion. It should be a bit nicer if we tapped it during a kill zone. That's all. We might even get a consolidation around this fair value gap until the New York session lands, a New York kill zone. And then we get the tapping that we want. And then the momentum off as well. Hopefully. You can see the momentum definitely drying up now, though. BME, B&M stock on sale. Let's have a look at that. I closed at partial for a 3R, thought to be exact. Oh, fair play, bro. Lovely trade. Targeting daily external low. Yeah, lovely trade, bro. Let's have a look at BME then. People saying B&M stocks on discount. Yeah, B&M's crushing. Why would you buy a B&M though? What would make you want to actually buy a B&M? The monthlies are giving a nice rejection though. Monthly is giving a nice rejection. We've just hit the lowest stock price it's ever been since going public. Well, I'm assuming since going public. Yeah, we've got definite manipulation there. Obviously, there's a reason for that drop, though. 22% up to there. That could actually be a decent little buy. Because you're not even hoping for anything major. You're just hoping for a little bit of a retracement. It is a very, very cheap price right now. But it's obviously cheap for a reason. I mean, is B&M a good company? I wouldn't... Like, I don't see it as like an up-and-coming good company. I don't know. Someone said about Ethereum. Well, I haven't looked at crypto in a minute, to be fair. Yeah, Euro GBP, as we said, remaining bearish, moving to that external low. Probably going to jump off now, boys. Anyway, not really much going on in the markets to look at. I'll have a look at Ethereum next stream, boys. I'll have a look at all the cryptos over the New York session, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more crypto analysis. But yeah, boys, appreciate you all for watching. Again, we got the pretty much most pairs correct based on the video we sent to the members last night as well. We wanted, just to go over what we basically wanted, we wanted the dollar to continue to the upside, basically. So we wanted EU, we'll ignore the indexes, but so we wanted EU to move down off this order block, but essentially just to move down nearer to that range low. And we wanted GU to move down to that range low, which again it has, so them two are good. UJ, again, all our JPY pairs was just bullish on, so we just said just to really look for buys. You can see we're targeting that high. Same with GU. I mean, GU's actually reached that high, so is Euro JPY, but same thing, really targeting highs. Again, targeting highs, same thing, just bullish. Gold, again, what we wanted to happen happened really nicely. We said initially, sell off until the discount. When we're in the discount, then we're going to look for longs, which obviously is what happened. GER30 as well, we said we're in this daily CRT. We've got this daily CRT with this daily imbalance here as well. And if we look at price, we basically want price to mitigate something from the prior London session. I actually had a fair value gap. This one here, which we didn't exactly react off, but was the order block just below. And then, yeah, we wanted that to push up and then also then continue up to this CRT high. So that one was correct as well. I won't really bore you with US 30 and all the indexes because we haven't even really looked at them. But I mean, these are pretty self-explanatory. We're just really bullish on these. I'll actually take a sec just to tell you. Yeah, daily CRT on this, which is bullish, which is lovely. If we go into the 4 hour, we can see we've just tapped into the 4 hour order block using the CRT low as inducement. And whilst we tapped into that 4 hour order block, we also had another 4 hour CRT looking to push up into here. Now, looking at the current market, we also have just had another confirmed CRT, which should push us up to there. So that's actually a sweep. I'm actually going to have a look a bit closer at this. Definitely looking nice. Definitely looking nice for longs, man. US 30 is looking cream for longs. Absolute ice cream. Not even ice cream, just pure cream. No ice, just cream, just dairy, bruv. Just pure dairy. Anyway, fucking hell. Right, so, again, looking at what's going on. You can see price has tapped into this order block. And we've also got this imbalance here. So again, we are bullish on this. As again, just a recap. Daily CRT swept, so we got that to trade into. 4 hour order block. As we tapped into our 4 hour order block and took our daily CRT, we had 4 hour CRT here. We've also got recent 4 hour CRT of the Asia session has been confirmed here. Also, obviously, swept the Asia low, so we should trade into the Asia high. As we swept the Asia low, we tapped into our 30-minute order block and made a 30-minute imbalance. So we're looking for price to come down, fill this imbalance, come just below the daily true open as well. Stop loss there. And then I'd be looking for a long up to this 4 hour CRT high. Even at the bottom of that order block, to be fair, would be nice. But yeah, that CRT high would be beautiful. And then you can really hold a runner to the daily high as well. But yeah, that was basically analysis. We didn't really go through US 30. And we sort of went through ES and NASDAQ as well. We said we're pretty bearish based on just like what we're seeing. We're pretty bearish based off what we're seeing in terms of the CRT. But the pair's so bullish, we don't really ever want to get in shorts. We only want to look for longs. So it's more about waiting and positioning ourselves for longs. So yeah, not really much can be said for ES or NASDAQ. Again, looks like we might have a sell-off on here. We'll see. Ideally, what we see is we see price sell off, reach the low, and then we look for a long off of this order block here. Which that order block is a very valid order block because it completed a lot of objectives, such as taking the Asia low. All right, Asia low swept, rally, order block here. Could come down to go back up. ES is going to see similar things, just ever so slightly unaligned. Yeah, so what we're probably going to be tapping into on ES if we come down is going to be this opening gap, which was partially but not fully mitigated, meaning this is now inducement. Sorry, this is now inducement. Also our CRT low. So yeah, again, could he get rid of this? So yeah, again, we're looking for that move there, that sell off, and then that buy. Same as what we're looking for on NASDAQ. That sell off and then that buy. But I'd only really be approaching the buys. To be fair, the sell might actually be alright now. We've got the Asia high has been swept. Oh. Now the Asia high has been swept. Yeah, man. That's basically it. Jer 30 running really nicely now. Yeah, we really just about missed out on our entry, man. We really was so close. So close. So our entry was actually here. So we came... Yeah, 0.01% in. Away from tapping us in, which is annoying. But it is what it is, chat. As I always say, it's alright to miss these by a little bit. It's really annoying, but it's alright as long as you get the direction correct and you're trading the same strategy. So we've got the bullish direction correct. We're trading the Asia liquidity grab strategy. If we do this every day correctly and disciplinedly or with discipline, then we will eventually catch winners and we'll eventually, obviously, have a profitable month, year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is. But anyway, boys, if you've got any questions, send them to me on DM rather than in the chat, because I'm going to jump off now. Market is moving pretty nicely going into New York session now, especially for some of these indexes. So, yeah, boys, big up to all you, man, tuning in. Are you sending that US 30 signals? I can do, bro. If you just at me in there and say send US 30, then I'll send it, bro. Only because US 30 is not a pair I normally trade, so I normally like to look at them and digest the pairs for about a month before I signal them. But if you at me in there, then I'll send it, bro. But anyway, any questions, send to my Discord. Remember, boys, if you're messaging me through Discord, make sure you do it through Discord and you click on me with the gold name and you message me through there. So I'll be on like the announcements channels or on the co-founder panel or in the signals or something like that. Don't reply to your DMs because they get loads of fake accounts of me who will try to hawk you down and DM you. Boys, I will never DM you first and I'll never ask for money in crypto, alright, ever. So if someone's doing that, it's a fake account trying to scam you, boys. Anyway, big up to you, man, who tuned in. Best community in the game. Live's always growing. And I'll catch you in the next video, boys. Sweet. Or the next live, sorry. Someone said EU's monthly ZRT looks nice. Yeah, man, it looked lovely. We did go over that in that video we put up as well. So yeah, real nice, man. It should keep us going for the foreseeable future, man. It's a pretty far away target. I believe it is about 300 or 250 pips. Yeah, 270 pips. But yeah, boys, big up to you, man, and I'll catch you in the next live, boys. Sweet.